leadership, right? Next slide. All right. So this is going to be how we are going to progress. We are going to be on this call for not more than 2 hours. And to begin with, we have done the welcome part of things, right? You know, as many people as possible have joined, and some more people are going to join. We've introduced you guys to the topic, what it's going to be about, what we're looking to get. The next thing we are going to do is we're going to basically highlight some of the conversations we want to have, right? And our panel, our highly esteemed panel, are going to speak on their experiences. You know, they're going to tell us what they think about certain questions we're going to ask them. And immediately after they're done with that, we are going to have an audience Q&A session. So we are certain that a lot of you guys are going to have questions that you need answers to, right? If you've been in the industry, and even if you're just joining the industry, there's going to be a couple of things that you're going to want to know, right? There are going to be some things you want to clarify. There are going to be some things you want to, learn. We are going to have a 30-minute or 20-minute Q&A session where you can ask any question. So please make sure that you write down your questions or you type it down somewhere, you keep it, so that during the Q&A session, you can ask a question. And if you want to ask a question, just raise your hand, right? And we will bring you on board. Now, after that, we are going to look at some of the key takeaways. Every event on this series that we are running, right? We are action driven. We are goal driven. We're not just doing it so that you feel motivated and you go to sleep. There are certain things that we want you to start applying now. Knowledge without application is a total waste, right? So basically, you need to make sure that you apply some of these things that we are going to be learning in order to unlock our next level of sales wisdom. And lastly, we're going to go to closing. We're just going to touch base on the things that we've learned, and we are going to prepare for the next session as we go and practice the things that we have learned. Next, kindly. All right, so let me first start with introducing myself. Apart from the new people here, I believe a lot of people here will know me. I am Olaniyan Oladayo. I'm currently the lead consultant at ROI Safe. So those of you who have been with us for a while, ROI Safe started at a brokerage firm. A couple of years ago, we're selling with other companies, we're selling for other companies, and we decided to go into development to make sure that the processes that our clients go through in terms of buying properties are less rigorous, more safe, and basically better for the entirety of us, right? So, basically now, trust me, guys, there's a lot of things we are planning for every single one of us on the back end. It's going to be lovely, right? We have incentives, we have trips, guys, don't worry, don't let me digress. We have a lot planned for you guys, so you really want to be here. So basically, I'm Oladayo. I've been in real estate since 2021, since late 2021. I've done my time. I've worked with 3 different companies that are all doing extremely well today. And I'm happy to have been part of their growth. And now it's time to, build something of legacy for all of us. Next, kindly. All right. So I'm going to do a very brief introduction to the best of my knowledge about these are 2 esteemed panelists. And trust me, you are going to be very, very wowed when you hear the kind of things they have done. All right. So though we're going to start with Mr. Haruna Anulua, but let me start the introduction for Mrs. Elizabeth Olatunji, Miss Elizabeth Olatunji. So I know Miss Elizabeth Olatunji to be an highly energetic, consistent, and amazing closer. In fact, I've watched her grow in the industry. I've seen her being almost active. I believe even today she was coming back from an allocation. She's done hundreds of, if not billions, in the real estate industry, from apartments to land to to rentals to everything. And when I say rentals, I'm talking high-end rentals. I'm talking about Banana Island. I'm talking about the big places, right? These are people who have done things. These are people who You want to learn from their wealth of wisdom. You want to learn from their depth of wisdom. There's a lot to get there. You cannot finish getting it all. So that is Miss Elizabeth Olatunji. She's currently the lead consultant at Elegance Cottage, and she's building a trusted brand made with informed decisions, excellence, and remarkable real estate experience. She's done her time. She has a lot to teach you. Secondly, we have Mr. Haruna Anuolua. He's the manager at Rich Lux Properties. I believe it's more than 4 years in real estate now, but I believe it's about 4 years. More than 500 in the more than 500 million facilitated in sales across residential properties, lands, etc., in the southwestern part of Nigeria, to the best of my knowledge. And he's been doing amazingly, amazingly well. These are two very hard workers who are always delivering value, right? So I believe after this, they're going to be introducing themselves and they're going to be coming on board. Next slide, kindly. All right. So firstly, we're going to have Mr. Haruna come on and introduce himself to us. Guys, please give a rounding sound of applause. Give a sounding round of applause to Mr. Haruna Anolua, current manager at Rich Lux Properties. Guys, click on that.
Hello, guys.
On that clapping emoji.
Good evening, everyone.
Thank you for joining us. Good evening, Mr. Haron. Lovely to have you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry I'm on the road as usual. So I'm going to be starting with introducing myself once again. It's nice to have you all on here. My name is Haruna Hanolua, and I'm a real estate marketer. I've been in this since about 2022, since I was doing my IT back in school. So I believe age and your current phase of life is not a barrier to how much you can make in sales in real estate. If you can all hear me, please, can you all wave, please? I want to be sure that I'm very much edible, please.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
All right.
I can hear you loud and clear, sir.
All right. Thank you. So I'll be starting with how I started my journey in real estate back in 2022. Well, funny how I wanted to do tech actually. I think that's why I met that yourself. I wanted to do tech, trying to get laptop on how I can go into tech. I started learning Python and all. Once that one bites me, I have to look for another way out, look for something else to do. I entered analysis, did a couple of classes. I realized that my head no carry on. I also had to get into UI UX. Okay, that one design, not so much stress. I know how to design because I have graphics background and all. But at some point, my laptop wasn't so good enough, so I was trying to get money for my new laptop. And there was no money for a new laptop. And at that same period too, I think that was May 2022. At that same period, I was trying to also get. I was like, fine, if I can get, I don't need money to enter real estate, but I need money to get a laptop that I can start my tech career. That was the major highlight of how far I am going. So I was looking for money to buy a laptop and I entered real estate. That if it's just to sell to people now, I'll collect commission and I could buy a laptop and continue my tech journey because I wanted to be a big UI UX designer. I started on Twitter, posting free, doing free gigs, posting your designs, tag mentors, tag this one, tag that one, repost, resharing. I know, but I wasn't getting what I wanted. I still wasn't fulfilled because I like to talk a lot. So I started real estate. I went full all in. I made some mistakes quite early. I was in Ibadan. I started posting Lagos properties that had not even been there before. So it was because there was no one in per se putting me through on how to go about my real estate journey. So I literally went from I started following people online, started reaching out to people out. I want to learn from them. I want to work. I want to see how this can go for me. But there was just little to no response. Then I came up with this idea like, okay, fine, I want to run some apartments. Now let me go and gather that if I gather investors, they will give me money and I will build apartments. I'll be managing for them and I'll give them money back in return. So I wrote a business plan, sent to a few investors. Nobody replied me until I now.
Wow.
So I sent the proposal to my lawyer that okay, oh, I want to do this thing. Oh, that how do I go about it? That I sent to some people, but nobody's responding. So what is the issue or why they're not responding? Only for him to now call me, sitting down that you want to do something this massive, but you don't have track record, you don't have experience in the industry, you
Wow.
don't have a
No
track
track
record
record.
at all. So I didn't have experience, I had zero exposure. I only had the passion and the zeal for real estate. So nobody will give me their money to start real estate. So he told me to go and start small and see how it goes. So I started with rentals. So I went back, look for an agent close by to me. I started with rentals. Upon the weather that I started, it still did not go so well because it took me 7 months to get my first rent.
Wow.
I kept on posting, nothing. People make requests, they whine me. People thought I started making money, but then there was no money at all. It was just very, very, you know how the game is. So I kept pushing and pushing and pushing, nothing. Until one very lucky day, which is the reason why we're here, I had my first land sale. Like, no, I had my first thing that I sold in real estate was shop. You know those shops they sell in market.
Wow.
That was the first thing I sold. That was the first property that I sold. Shop. I think the shop about 7.5 million naira. Yes. The client paid 7 million naira. That was in December 2022. After starting real estate since May 2022. So no law. But so it was December ending whereby I was able to close that transaction with the help of
So you mean you started early in 2022 and did not make a
yes
sale until in the third
until
quarter of
December.
2023? December,
Yeah,
that's the last quarter.
yeah. So I started in May. I didn't make any sale until 20. I started in May. I didn't make any sale until December. December ended last week of December. That was the first thing I sold in real estate. But meanwhile, even my first rent, it was 7 months after in real estate that I started my rent. That I did my first rent. Down to those but agents too. They run me street too. It's normal as a new person in the business. Then going forward, I had my first sale in February 2023. The first piece of land I sold was a quarter plot.
Wow.
I won't
Mr.
forget. It was
Harald, can I
yes,
ask you a question to begin with?
yes,
Sorry, yeah.
please.
So you've mentioned that you made a sale of a shop and then now you've made your first sale. Where
Yeah.
did those first opportunities of sale and those access, where did they actually come from?
So it came from people in per se. It came from people. This shop one, yeah, we were running a campaign. So I tagged along the campaign. I kept going around shop to shop, marketing shop to shop owners to come and buy extra shop for themselves. I kept doing that, going every day, here and there, going to the market to meet shop owners because that was just my target audience then. That people that have shop come and buy more shop. If you have shop one, you can get shop two. So I went to the market to sell shop to shop owners that already have shop.
So you manually went with your legs
Yes,
to go and meet people,
yes,
organic selling.
walking down. Yes, there was nobody. There was no because shop owners are not checking your WhatsApp. You don't have their number,
Wow,
so you have to
that's an
actually go
untapped
down there.
audience.
Exactly. They're not checking their WhatsApp. Another audience that they have. So knowing your target audience is very key because the shop owners they listen to radio. So the estate company I was working with that time, they were running jingles on radio stations. They were running jingles on radio stations. Hold on, please, 1 minute.
Yeah.
So they were running jingles on radio stations. That was the way the estate company was running hard just to get what's it called? their target audience to come and buy shop. You understand?
Mm.
But for my very first sale, it came from my closest friend. After him
Okay.
watching me post, him watching me post real estate every day for the past
Consistently.
every
Mm.
day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. There was usually no day that I was not posting real estate.
Hmm.
Then at some point, before I even made the whole shop sale and all of that, it got to a point when I knew that what I was selling, my target audience could not afford it. So I looked for other alternatives. I started with the church because I'm not really the outgoing person. I don't go out like that. So I started with the church. So after church service every Sunday, I made sure I collected 2 or 3 numbers. So I was making friends in the church. So I was adding number. I was adding I was adding number every blessed day. I was adding number every blessed day. So every blessed Sunday in Basel, because then I was doing my IT. Yes, I was still doing my IT in school. So I'll go to work. So the only place of meeting people was in church. So I'll collect numbers in church. I would follow up. I said that they were not interested. Next Sunday we try again, collect more numbers, collect 2 numbers, collect 3 numbers. Hi, my name is Anolua. I want to be your friend, sir. I'm into real estate. I'm also in school, but I like to be your friend. So I was not pushing sales per se. I
Mm.
wanted to be their friend. So that way they will
Proper
give me
networking.
audience. So that way they will give me audience and all. Because if you are pushing to people, they'll just say like, oh, back. Now money won't
Mm.
collect. But now I wanted to be their friend. So they gave me audience to listen to me. Only for that later on that I had an ulterior motive. But by then I collected number. I had
Okay.
gotten their attention already. So I kept following up from there. I kept following up and following up, following up, following up. Funny how nothing came from it. Nothing. Until after 1.5, 2 years. Those
Wow.
numbers that I've gotten way back started paying off
Wow.
on the long run.
Wow.
But meanwhile,
Wow.
if they don't know you, they cannot buy from
You
you.
cannot buy
Nobody
from.
can buy you
Mm.
if they don't know you.
Mm.
So I kept doing that. So my best friend that bought that very first sale, I was on the road that very day. I was just working for my mom's factory, just going back home and all. And he just messaged me. We just had a conversation about 30 minutes on call. Told him about the property. He hasn't seen me post our property back to back. I've seen me post, but he did not say anything. That they will tease you, they will reach out to you. Do you know? They want to
Yeah.
like, okay, how far, this and that. But you have to just keep showing up regardless. So
Wow.
I kept doing that. So the moment I made that my very first sale, ha, it was half plot. I won't forget 750,000 naira for a quarter plot
Wow.
of land. So I had to. I was on the road. I was so excited. But meanwhile, that very first shop changed my ball game because I was selling bags, I was selling shirts before then. So it changed my whole ball game in the sense that when they pay me commission on that shop, that day the commission came in on the first day, January 1st, 2023. Yes, I was in church when the commission came in. On my way home, I was thinking, how much work, how many bags will I sell before I can see this kind of money? Because that's my very first time touching
So
hundreds of
so real
thousands.
estate money is that real?
I say, this thing will die here. Say nothing, no, nothing where they won't tell me. Oh. Some will say they're not after the money. Me, I'm after the money, but I will give you a good legal service. I will
Yeah.
do my due diligence. I'm
Yeah.
also the same way after the money. I'm also after the money too as well.
Of
So
course.
I doubled the effort, taking that first money on my very first land sale, and I saw commission too. It felt like I'd broken the ice. It
Hmm.
felt like okay, I can do way much more.
You can
I
now
just need
do it.
to keep
You now
pushing.
you now have that confidence in you that you can actually
Yes.
do it after your
I
first
now
year. So
doubled all my efforts.
would
I
it
started
would it
posting on Instagram. I'm
no
listening. What did you
continue
say?
continue please.
Yeah. I
You
started, I
proceed.
started posting on Instagram, posting on my WhatsApp. I became a nuisance.
Hmm. A
Everybody,
new
my classmates knew that I was
please
selling
guys
real estate.
type nuisance in the comments, please.
I became a news. I was on
new
everybody's
stars,
face. And guess
I
what?
need you
Yeah,
to type
I still did not
new
sell. Oh,
stars.
I still did not sell until the next 4 months. That was in February. Yeah, I still did not sell until like I think May or so. Yeah, I
Wow.
think it was May. I did not sell
Wow.
for the next 4 months.
Wow.
But my next sale, I now sold 1 acre straight.
Outstanding.
I
Outright.
said yes. I said no. The person paid twice.
Okay.
So on the first commission, now I take call you say, Alpha, I want buy laptop for my UI UX after 1 year in the business.
Yes. I did not
So
know the backstory to that deal.
you don't know that you don't know. When I
That's
bought a laptop
awesome.
here, when I bought laptop and I paid for delivery, I had those 3,000 in my account
Amazing.
after buying that
Amazing.
laptop. So now I'm
So,
sitting that up to now, but then UI UX is gone. Sorry for
guys,
that.
I want to quickly highlight something. You can see one of the things you can see here is that the moment he broke into the industry and he got the confidence that he could do this, what he started to do was to go 10x, right? From 1 to 10x to 100x. So basically, he said he became a nuisance in people's DMs on social media everywhere. And just like he said, to begin with, he leveraged on, organic, going to meet people organically, this church community, DMing people online, and then his friend, broken him into his first sale. So you can see that I think it will be fair to say, Mr. Haron, that your communities, your friends, people close to you, basically you leveraged on them to get 1 or 2 of your first sales. Is that correct?
Sorry, come again, please.
I was talking about how you said your friend was one of the people who helped you break into your
Yes,
first sale. Yeah.
my closest friend.
Your closest friend, right? And
Yes.
he did that after seeing you post for a long time, consistently for a while. Is that correct?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right, all right, all right. So it's
And
fair
guess
to
what,
say that you
yeah?
leveraged on your community.
On the community. I guess what, yeah? The person that bought that 1 acre was my classmate in school. They were in class as the
Can
noise
you
maker
imagine?
that I was. I just called the guy. He was sitting on my front. I just told him about the whole real estate thing. Like, and he made an inquiry. Okay, fine. I should reach out to him because he too had bought from me before. Like he had bought some clothes and bags that I was selling before back then. So
Yeah.
he was like, okay, fine. Let me I should just send him the brochure and all of that. And in like 5 days, I closed the transaction. I did not know that my classmates, my course-mates that were in the same department had that kind of money. So that you will not know that people have that kind of money until you sell what they need.
So guys, never be scared to approach anybody.
You're not
Never
selling what
underestimate
they need.
anybody.
You cannot know that they can afford
Shoot.
what you are selling.
There are 2 ways to approaching people. It's called being a sprayer and being a sniper. When you begin, you first spray. Think of those action movies you used to watch. Shoot everybody. Try to approach as many people as possible.
Many as possible.
All right.
Yes.
So, Mr. Haron, as you became more experienced, could you continue to only depend on people you knew directly? At any
Okay.
point in
So
time, did you
I'm still
start
going to get. I'm
expanding
still
your
going to get to
network?
that point here. I'm going to
Okay.
get. I'm going to get to that point. After that very first after selling the 1 acre, I became unstoppable because I tasted money. I want not money, oh, but I tasted hundreds of thousands and I wanted more. And I was in school, I did everything I was doing. So I just kept all my focus on it. And after after a while, I was not selling every month. I was selling
Wow.
minimum 2-3 plots every
Wow.
blessed month till I finished
Wow.
school. I had an extra year in school. I was still selling. I became top selling realtor for the company
Wow.
at that particular period. That I got an incentive at the end of the year. But meanwhile, everything was like one after the other. Each person that you come in contact with is own you minimum of 7 clients. So you need integrity. You need to be a person of value and of good substance. In the sense that as you are relating with them, that relationship is more key than the money you want to make from them. You make the money as long as the relationship is there. But without that relationship, you cannot make that money. Because the moment they know you and they like you, they will patronize you and they'll keep referring you to people. So at some point, go even like no posts. People will always know that one boy is doing less in one place. There's one boy that
Wow.
is always my DM posting houses. I'll post Ekpe land. The next video you're seeing is Dubai. I'll post houses in Dubai that okay, you can build this thing. I was creating a lot of imagination for people.
Hmm.
And I just kept at it. I kept at it. And I was meeting people endlessly. If I go out, I will comment your dressing. I want to be your friend. Both male and female.
Oh, Mr. Aaron, with what you're saying now, there's something I want to ask you. Right?
Yes.
At that point where you were in, many young realtors, they usually think you need to know wealthy people before, many young realtors now look at your contact list and be like, who do I know that can buy this property? I don't have anybody that can buy this
The
property.
wealthy will not buy from you until you are at their level. So it's people
Hmm.
that are your level that can buy from you.
Hmm.
So you need to you need to be a good person for them to refer you to the wealthy people. You are being introduced to
So,
the wealthy people.
keyword there, referral.
Yes, they are somebody has to for the wealthy circle. Somebody has to bring you in. Somebody has to refer you. They must introduce you. I know one person that can do this thing. I know one person that this is what it does. I know one person.
Ladies and
So
gentlemen, statistically, a referral in any platform, in any level, a referral
anybody you meet in life is only you
90%
minimum of
to a
6 people.
closing. A
Yeah.
referral,
Yeah.
a referral goes past every other thing you would have done before. Once you are referred by a credible person, 90% of the time,
The
whatever it
work's
is, you
done.
will close that transaction.
So it took time building that audience whereby people want to listen to you. It took a number of time, to be very honest. But at the same time, it started paying off because everybody you meet, that person might not buy from you, but we know someone that has the money that can buy from you. So you cannot be a bad person because you're used to spread
Hmm.
rounds.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Our
Hmm.
business is very delicate. Every
Hmm.
referral means a lot. Everybody you are meeting must have a good testimony about you. So that if they call and
Hmm.
say, okay, Aaron, do you know this person? Whatever that person says about you
Hmm.
as either killed it or has sold it or has sealed the
Wow.
transaction. So
Wow.
when people reach out and they say, do you know this person? What does he do? Do you know how is personality like? Because they will do their background check before dealing with you. Because for them to drop 100 million, 50 million, 20 million, 10 million, even 1 million in herself, it is a whole lot for them because it's their own added money. It's not your business how they make their money,
Hmm.
but them trusting that money into your hands means a lot.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
one person, everybody you meet is one step away from your next million.
So it is not just the people who have the money to buy directly from you on you.
No,
It is everybody you come in
everybody,
contact with, so
everybody,
that
yes.
hmm,
Because they will
so
refer
that
you. They might not afford what you are selling, but they know who can afford it.
hmm, hmm,
But if
hmm.
you're a bad person to them, they will not refer you to them to that person.
Wow, wow. That's why managing relationships is also a big
It's
part of it.
very key.
I don't think we
Real
included that
estate
in this.
is more of relationship than the building you're selling.
Wow, 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 wow,
You cannot do real estate without the relationship. You cannot.
wow. So, guys,
So
you,
if
you
you
heard one more thing. I want you guys to write that down. Build and maintain relationships. Build and
anything
maintain relationships.
anything money can buy, relationship can pay for it.
Wow.
That I know this person, I can get a
Access.
I can get a free phone. That I know this person, I can get my next contract. That I know
Wow.
this person, I can get my next shoe.
Hmm.
I can get my next trip to Zanzibar because I
Hmm.
know this person.
Hmm.
So anything money can buy, relationship can pay for it. So
Amazing.
it is very important that you're on good terms with so many people. In this business, you don't need enemies.
You need
You can have
friends.
competitors, you have collaborators, but you don't need enemies in this business. There
Wow.
is nothing you
Wow.
want to do or sell that you don't need people. Robots are not coming to buy from you. Animals are not coming to buy from you.
Okay, but
You are in
but
the people business.
Mr. Harold, how
Yeah.
about all of these things you've mentioned, right? they are all activities that bring people towards you in terms of sales, right? If you're
Yes.
focusing on sales, basically you maintain relationships, people come close to you. You be a nuisance, like you said. You get people's attention. You do all of that. You get people's attention. But let's now say that you are doing all of these things and you are doing it well, in fact, but you are a young realtor, right?
Yes.
And you yourself, you are doing all the right things in terms of marketing, but you don't really know much about real estate, the property like that, right? Do you think it is wise to maybe, as a young realtor that just started, you call somebody who has been in the game longer than you call maybe your team lead, to help you with closing your transaction? Let's say you don't know what square meter is, you don't know what land size is, you don't know what
You
register
have
survey is,
to
all of those things.
you
At
have
the
to
point when you
learn.
transacted people, and
Yes.
at that point in time you want to close, is it wise to involve people who are already, more experienced than you to help close that transaction?
Yes, it is wise at some particular point. But meanwhile, there's a but there.
Okay.
Why are you selling something you don't know much about? You have to
Mm,
learn the product.
mm,
That's what gives you confidence in preaching about the property. When the client
mm,
calls you from sleep, you should know every detail about the property. I had an
mm.
exam when I was in school. I had an exam by 8 o'clock, and I closed the transaction of 2 plots of land by 4 a.m. before my exam by 8 o'clock.
Amazing.
So you must know about the property from your sleep. Every property I was pushing, Ekpe, Monia, Ido, Ibejuleki, I knew all of those properties. Before I
Mm.
started selling actual full land houses, and like I know about the property. I know even if I'm selling a house, I know what light they are using in that area.
Wow, the band.
I know it. It gets to a level. I know their security levy in that area.
Mm,
So when you call me, I will not stammer.
mm,
I'm not saying let me call you back. Give me
mm.
some minutes. It shows that you're not professional. It shows that you don't know what you are selling.
Wow. So product knowledge is extremely
It's
important.
very important. You cannot
Mm.
sell what you don't know.
No.
It's like
Mm.
writing an exam. You are going to an exam hall without knowing about the subject. You are going to what? You're going to fail.
So, guys, there are two things I want you to write down from what Mr. Haron just said. He said, to begin with, that the knowledge of what you are selling gives you the confidence. That's why we say competence builds confidence, right? That's the first thing he said. That if you know what you're selling, it gives you the competence, the confidence to sell it very,
Yes.
very well. So, guys, please make sure you write that down. Our
So
product paper
there
is
were
set.
some things that I was doing in process. Number one, I was mindful of everything I was posting on my social media presence.
Mhm.
On my social media page, I was mindful because people want to relate with someone that is not begging, that is not desperate. They
Mm.
they know how there's a way you profile yourself to certain people whereby
Mm.
they want to relate with you.
Guys, he's speaking on personal branding now. Please, I need you guys to
So
listen very well.
there are ways that you profile yourself to an outsider that they will not look down on you. There are ways I had to learn how to talk to clients. I had to learn how to talk to people. I had to learn how to talk and act around very big clients
Mm.
because they would just look at you that, Alele, who's this person? Where are you from? And they will look
Mhm.
down on you, and you don't
Mm.
you don't want to be in that cycle. It can you can be depressed. I've had some inspection that I went home crying because the way the clients look down on you, you guys see you're selling
Mm.
Piotr
Can
on
you
the road.
imagine?
So I have to learn how to dress. I have to learn
Mm.
when you see me outside, you don't see me as a broke person.
Please, guys, be writing it
The
down. I
never to
have
be
to
cut
learn
on
how to
fresh.
dress.
The never to be
Never
cut on
be caught on
fresh
fresh.
is not it's good. You don't need so much to look very good. You don't need to wear very expensive clothes.
Mm.
Just look good, presentable, and be yourself.
Wow.
When clients see you, they profile you before you start talking. They have already profiled you already.
Well,
When
mm.
you now open your mouth, you have sold yourself. So I was working on what I was posting online. I was working on how I was talking to people, how to learn how to communicate with people. The personal branding involves so many things. Like I said, what I was posting online, the kind of things I was posting, when I was posting them, I was particular about that one too. Time to post during the day. I had to learn all those basic things. When you see me, when you see me in person, you don't look down on me because I'm well dressed. When you now converse with me, that conversation is very key. There are times that being the client's friend, just this thing, you close transaction. It's not until you say, this land is 20,000 square meter. Until you must buy it has COV, it has survey, it has this one. You can do this before you close a transaction. You can close deals over food, over dinner, over lunch, conversations with the client. So I had to learn how to make meaningful conversations with clients, whereby my main focus is not about the product, but I am still selling the product to them.
Mr. Haruna, please, this what you just said, right? Even to me, is something I've been looking to learn on. Right? You know, I've heard about it. Can you just paint a small scenario how you the kind of conversation you have with the client over lunch or something that's not particularly come and buy this product or come and buy this product, but you are
Okay.
persisting human.
So let's say I made someone reach out to me. Hi, I saw your properties online. I try to converse with the person. Hi, how are you? What do you do? I want to know more about the person. So I show more interest in the person than what I want to sell to the person. I'm curious to know how you are doing. I want to be your friend. I want to get to know you. It's like talking stage. Every client is like dating. You go the prime arm. You usually be priming the client. Or follow up. How are you doing, sir? What's going on? What's up with your life? You literally, without talking about the product. What do you do? I'm into real estate. I have properties.
somebody's
I
mic
have properties.
somebody's mic is on. Can you kindly check and turn off your mic?
All right. I have to
Somebody's mic is
literally
on.
be the person's friend. If you are their friends, people want to shop with friends. They don't want to just be sold to. They, they don't want to feel like they're partnering with a big money. They don't want to feel like that. They literally want to just be like, okay, I'm doing a business thing that will profit me later in the future. That's the way they want to feel. So they don't want to feel any sense of regret. So they want to trust you. So I'm literally asking my guy, okay, when can I see you, sir? How is everything going? I want to like literally meet you in person and all of that. I go, I will be interested in the pay, I will be interested more about what that person is doing and what is going on around him than what I want to sell to him. He might have the money at that particular moment. He might not have it right. He might have money later, but I have created an impression that I care about him.
About
So
you.
I am exactly I care about him. So I'm not just forcing my product on his head. So that way, anytime he now brings it up, but meanwhile, I'll make sure that he's always checking my status. So I'll post things that will interest them. I'm not just posting only flyer. I'll post cars, I'll post luxurious cars that people want to check my WhatsApp posts, that they must like it. I'll post things that will interest them. I'll post maybe on inspection, fine houses here and there. I will post that they want to see.
Wow. So
So
it
they want
basically a
to see
lifestyle reflective.
exactly, and that way they want to be now be a part of it because they are buying
Wow.
you as a person.
Wow.
They are buying you as a person. So you literally have to keep. It's a lifestyle business and it's also a branding business in the sense that they go intertwined. Yeah. When you're posting some kind of stuff, you don't want to be found in some kind of areas or some kind of setting.
Some kind of settings.
You don't want to be found there because the moment you're being found there, you can spoil everything you're working for.
Wow.
So when you're having conversation, it's like dinner. It's like okay now. I'm sorry to use this analogy here. When a guy knows that he wants to sleep with a girl, he's not going straight to the point. He's going around the bush. That's the way it is for a client. There are some that yes, you just go straight to the point. It will go very well. but it's not every time. That is literally 1 in 30 cases that you meet the client, that's what he wants, no wasting time, and they buy. Yes,
Hmm.
some clients are
Yeah.
impulse buyers.
Yeah.
They have the money now. You are just right in their face because you are showing up every day. About clients like that, the money just came to them like 3 days. They're looking for they are looking for a wise decision, and they are seeing your post. After now, after this property, tell me more about it. Bam.
Hmm.
If you cannot sell to them that particular 30 minutes or 1 hour, you have lost it.
Because they're impulse buyers.
They're in their impulse buyers. There are some
Hmm.
that they have to like be saving the money before they can buy from you.
Right.
So don't want to. You have to keep showing up in their faces every day. When you pack
Hmm.
your job, I'm here. When you collect your
Hmm.
this thing, I'm here. When you collect your next salary,
that,
I'm here. Don't
that's a
worry.
very major hashtag. Ajo.
When
Just
you understand, so you are there. You are literally showing up in their faces every
hmm.
now and then. But
Wow.
if you're not in their face, clients, the way clients this thing is out of sight is out of mind.
Yes.
If they're not seeing your post, they're not seeing you. They forgot about that's what you are doing.
Yes. Yes. Out of sight
So
is out of mind. Very important.
you have
If
to
you are
just keep
not in their
showing up.
faces, they will not buy.
Yeah,
You have to keep showing
that's
up.
just it. You have to just keep showing up
Amazing.
every
Amazing.
now and then.
Amazing.
Another thing that I
Amazing.
also learned is know how to profile your clients, so you know how to approach them and you know how to sell to them.
You're right.
When you profile your clients, you know what method to use, how to go about it. If I deal with a Yahoo boy client, you should know what to do. You should know how to talk
Mm,
around them. If I deal with a
mm,
business person, you should know the terms you're supposed to use, how to
good.
communicate around them that will make them trust you more and buy. There is nobody I cannot sell to. There is
Yeah.
really nothing I have not sold. Aside, I think car. I think I've not sold a car before, but I've sold almost everything. I've sold furniture. I've sold gadgets. I've sold so many things before.
Amazing.
All because of they can trust you that this boy will deliver.
Mm. Master salesman.
You can't be
That is
posting some kind of things I want to sell. All those
that's true.
memes, leave memes. You don't
Leave
need memes.
memes.
You don't need it.
At some point in time, you have to stop doing that. Leave
You will
memes. Post
stop because
what's going
when you're not
really
getting
down.
sales, if you're not on
Your
see
status view will go down, but quality people will be viewing your status.
exactly. And will it go down? You have more increase in people watching your, but then the people that can afford that will take it seriously will not come
Hmm.
because the business you are doing is not a joke. So you're
Not a joke.
literally trying to be the best person and be the best advisor to those people at that particular time. It
That's
is
amazing.
it's a long ball game,
Hmm.
but it's something that you must love to do or you must grow to love it. It's like when you marry.
Oh,
I'm not married yet, so I don't know if I'm giving the right advice. Love who you marry. You have married
yeah.
this person, no. Now love the person till you die.
That's definitely going to be an important part of a long-term commitment, which
Exactly.
is also one of the things
Real
you want to have
estate
with your
is long
clients. You want to
term.
have a
Some
long-term
people will start.
relationship
Everybody's
with your
now. This is another part. Everybody's journey is different because
friends.
what you are doing before now affects how fast you close a deal, affects the
Yes.
people that are in your circle, your background, your school, everything, your environment affects how fast you're going to close a transaction.
Mm.
So that is why you need people because your environment, the people you have, the people around you are your immediate environment. They will determine how fast or how slow your sales. Me taking 9 months to close my first deal. I have friends that they close in 2 weeks. I had a friend that closed in 5 days on she joining.
Mhm.
She started investing and in 5 days she has closed transaction because those that can afford it are on her contact list. If they are not there, she cannot sell.
Mm, mm, mm,
And that means
mm.
she has been doing something right before now,
Before. Mm,
before they
mm.
can say, okay, Alpha, come on, this thing. Once they can trust you as a person, any brand you are coming with, they will trust that brand
That is
because they know that you
amazing.
will not do rubbish. So it
Amazing.
comes more with personal branding. It comes more with positioning, the social media presence, and all of that. It's all intertwined. It's not a one size fits all. There are times you have
Guys,
to hang around. I have used 2 years to close a client before.
wow. Guys, I hope you are gaining all of this. I hope you are listening to how personal branding affects, how what you were doing before
I've used
affects,
2 years
how
to pay the client
leveraging on
before.
people affects your sales career, right? All of these things, trust me, once you decide to start using them, in fact, you will get results in
Then another thing is
time.
putting yourself in uncomfortable positions that will force you to grow. There are
In
times you meet some
comfortable or uncomfortable.
uncomfortable. I'm
Okay,
a Nelara.
uncomfortable situations.
Yes, that
Mm.
will force you to grow. When you change your environment, you are forced to change your lifestyle.
Mm. Mm. So when one starts to gain some steam in selling, you are advising that you change your environment.
Very much important because you want to be accustomed to some things. The reason why it is easy for rich children, sorry, children of rich parents to make money faster than you is because they are used to that numbers. So if you are stammering to pronounce 20 million, you know that you're not used to money
I have not seen 20 million before.
before.
Mm. Mr. Haron, I want to ask you two questions. I want to combine them to one,
Okay.
right? Basically, right, at some point in time, right, you stop thinking of how many clients can I personally find. I know you've talked about it. Basically, you've talked about leveraging on networks, right? Now,
Yes.
what do you do to become relevant, and what structures do you put around to make sure that these communities that you are either tapping into, you are building, what structures do you put in place to make sure that you can consistently get leads from there? So guys, leads are basically people who are interested in the product, yes,
Yes.
interested in the land, interested in the property. So it's good to be able to leverage on these communities, but what structures do you put in place as a personal, as a realtor, just you, that makes it that you consistently get leads from these people?
So I show myself as a leader in the industry and as someone you can learn from.
Wow.
So when I
Wow.
meet, one thing I do is when I meet some clients, I try to learn from them. Anybody you are trying to learn from will subconsciously get attached to you. So I try to learn from certain clients. When I meet people, I want to learn from them. Me trying to learn from that conversation, they will learn a thing or two from me. I will tell them how the whole industry works and all of that. They might not buy from me, but they will give me referrals. So I'm basically using everybody around me to sell. On my social media presence, I'm making videos, I'm posting. People want to learn from me. The young people that enjoy that industry. I'm also a young person as well. But they want to learn from me. So me carrying them along, I'm also getting more referrals from them. Because their clients too will come and deal with me and I'll see money. So they are
Wow.
making money, I'm making money, they're fine. When
Wow.
some
Wow.
clients, when some clients refer me to some other clients, and that thing goes very well, I give some of the clients commission or I buy things for them. So that way they are attached to give me more clients. So there are different ways of getting clients through people. Number one, be a leader in the industry. Show yourself, teach people about real estate. Let them want to learn what they don't know, what they will not see in the books, what they will not see online. Teach people about real estate. When you meet them, you can preach the gospel of real estate without being all in their faces. Talk about the property. You can be driving around the client now. Just talk about this property. What do you think about it? What should have been done here? Would it have been better being a plaza or a complex or a mall or an apartment? Try conversation with them. That's one. So when you're showing that you know about the game, you know how the game works, they trust you. They refer you to people. Their family members, their friends that need real estate services, they refer you there. Your friends, because you are showing up every day and they are seeing your track record, they will refer you without you running adverts.
Guys, please be writing this down. Oh, this
Without you running, without you running adverts. When you now meet some certain people as well, whereby they bought from you and all, the fact they can trust you to buy from you, their friends will buy, their family will buy,
Mm,
their wife will
mm.
buy, or their husband will buy. they will keep on, it's a chain, it's a funnel. One person is only is only seven clients. That seven clients is only another seven each, making 49 clients. Knowing how to now manage
Wow.
everything is very much important.
Get that calculation to us, sir. 7 times 7.
Sorry. Can you hear me?
Oh, wow. Yeah, so you have right.
So
He
me
has
showing
said that.
myself, so people
Yes, we
around
can
me
hear you
know
loud and
that
clear.
this is what I do. If everybody around you knows what you are doing, they are going to refer you to people. If everybody
Guys,
around
so
you,
look, sorry, pardon me, Mr. Hart.
yes,
Pardon me. So, guys, some of the juicy things that he has just replied to this question is that number one, the question is basically how do you structure getting consistent leads from the communities around you? He has said that he positions as a leader in the industry. That is number one. So please make sure you write that down. And how you position as a leader is to try to learn as much as possible about the industry so that you can, speak on it, write about it, or, consistently post about latest industry news. These are things that helps you position as a leader. People believe in you more, right? And when people believe in you and continue to believe in you, they keep coming and referring other people to you. He has also mentioned his ability to be consistent. The majority of the people who even come to him keep coming because he has been consistent. So those are two ways, those are two structures you can put in place. If you are consistent, that is number one. And if you position yourself as a leader, you will continue to get people who are interested in buying. There was another question I was going to ask you, but I think you even answered you already answered the question from this. It was basically what is the difference between a realtor who makes one or two sales within a short period of time and consistently makes, and another realtor who consistently keeps making sales? Do you want to add something to that, or have you already answered it?
yes, I want to add to that in the sense that sales is a mindset game and is a psychological game. It is a game of psychology. Knowing how to play on human behavior will give you so much sales. Knowing how to play on human behavior, knowing how to relate to human beings, them trusting you will get you more sales. So someone that does one off, you make sales today, and the next 3 months before you make the next one, you are doing something wrong. There are so many reasons to it. Yeah, it's not a blueprint per se because there could be so many reasons. The first one, the first one is you're not showing up enough. You can't be broke and shy. You have to be shameless. You're already on ground zero. There's nothing more to hide. Your
There's
steez is
nothing to
your
hide.
your steez is your you're hungry. You're hungry. Go outside and talk to people.
Hmm.
Everybody, there is no way, there's nobody, they know I'm doing real estate. I'm very quick. How what do you do? Real estate. Ah, brother, I'm real estate. I'm a realtor. I'm funny how I don't say I'm an agent.
Very important.
I don't downplay myself.
Hmm.
When they ask me, what do you, I'm into real estate.
Hmm.
I'm a marketer. I'm a
Hmm.
consultant.
Hmm.
That realtor, now it works so, yeah, but not every time. But don't downplay yourself before the kind as we down before the kind we downplay you. So for someone that's getting one-off sales, he's not showing up enough. He's not doing the dirty work behind it. You make money on the road, not in your house.
Yes.
You have to be on the road. You have to make money. You have to be meeting people, going out intentionally, going for programs. I will volunteer for certain events just to meet people. I will go out to party. I have no business being there, oh, but I will volunteer to be part of their planning committee, just to meet people. So that way I was growing my network. I was going the people I had on my contact list, whereby I started having small politicians, I started having small celebrities on my contact list, I started having certain big people in the industry on my contact list. So you have to do the dirty work. It's not if you can't do dirty, if you have money to do dirty work, yeah, by running adverts, yes, fine. But your content has to be so much solid or probably genuine for the advert to work. If not, you'll be struggling with sales. They'll be liking you, but they will not follow up. They will not follow up. So you need to actually do the work, the dirty work behind it.
Need to do
If
the
not,
dirty work behind it.
every job has the
Guys,
dirty work.
are we writing this down? We need to do the dirty work behind it, the consistency, the reaching out, the
Every
showing up
job,
like you're a mad person,
you
consistently
have to be shameless
putting
when
out
it comes to the
content.
sales. If not, it's going to be one off, one off, one off, one off,
You'll be
one
selling
off.
like weather. You sell
Exactly.
one and 2 weeks, then you disappear.
The-
Guys, that is not
And
the
guess what, yeah?
modus
It
operandi
is
we want
easier
to
to
build.
close when you close one, yeah. It is easier to close the next one within 1 week or 2 weeks after closing your first one. Because that adrenaline is still there. You are eager. So don't allow the energy to dry up before you close your next one. Once you can close one, you can close the next one. You can close the third one. You can close 4 at the same time.
Wow. Wow. Awesome. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very, very much. I believe they have gotten they've understood the details of how to do that. I want to ask 2 more questions. The last
All
2
right.
questions. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much for all these gems and pearls you have dropped. I believe we are all guys. If you are enjoying this session, I need you to put a clap. I need you to thank Mr. Haron. Though we are not done yet, just please, guys, do a big shout out to Mr. Haruna. He is the CEO and the manager at Rich Locks Homes. You know, a very well accomplished man, as you can see from all of these answers, these pearls he has dropped for you guys. So please hit that clap. You know, thank him so much for dropping all of this knowledge, and make sure that you build on some of these things he has said. Now, going on to the last 2 questions. Right now, if you have 5 young people who are coming to you and saying, hello, sir, I love what you're doing. I want to also learn real estate. I want to do this thing, right? What activities do you require them to perform? Like, what are the things? If somebody should come to me to tell you, say, sir, I want to learn real estate, I want to come into the industry, what are those activities you require them to perform? And what behaviors do you monitor to make sure that they will actually become top selling realtors?
So the first thing I'll first observe is how bad you want it. When you message me, I'll leave you alone. You message me again, I'll reply you small, I'll leave you alone. But I said you're texting me frequently, I know that this thing is serious. Because you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. It's like you are trying to. Some people are not interested in it for the money. They can't do this. They can't do the work.
You can't do the work.
Some cannot even survive. If they can, some say in 1 month, if they don't sell, they are posting their shoe and bag again. They are back to their former businesses. So some people cannot stand. It's a long suffering business. So I'll first look at how bad you want it and the passion you have for it. If it's that you're doing it for the tools, or you're doing it for, because of I want to be tagged that I'm into real estate, I will know. Then first, after that phase, if the person is okay, has passed that particular level, I'll now see how much knowledge the person is willing to learn about the industry. If the
So,
person
guys,
is not willing to learn, then there's no point wasting my time.
Mr. Haruna, would you say the people who have chosen to join this class to learn, will you say they are currently making the right choice and the right decision?
For them to be on call for 1 hour plus, I must say, no be money they give now. They want to learn now.
Awesome. Awesome. So, guys, you guys are currently making the right decision. It's about consistency. It's about wanting it as much.
Consistency
Right?
is a mindset. You have to change your narrative, perspective, your mindset in particular, because there are levels to this game. There are, there are levels to, in the sense that if you are in the music industry right now, you must know about some things, you must know about some artists, you must know about some sound producers. Before you can say that, fine, this person knows about it. Let's hear what the person has to say. How many developers do you know? How many big agents are your friend? Who are your role models? Who are those that you're looking up to? Those are the little influence that will be affecting you subconsciously without you knowing. So it's all interwoven, but you have to just keep that due diligence. Then also, I push more on their personal development, because once you are a person of value, it's easy to sell. Once you can preach substance, it's easy to sell.
Guys, write personal development in the comments. Right?
It is very, very, it is very,
write
very
it in the
key.
comments. Personal development.
It's very, very key. You can't do anything. You can't go far without personal development. You will learn how to talk. You learn communication skills. You will learn video editing. You will be forced to create content. Anything just to market. You learn marketing skills. Is it writing? Is it pitching? Is it code calling? There are different marketing skills that you must learn, which comes out to that personal development that you must actually do. So you want to learn real estate, you're not eager, you're just, hey, when you make a video, send it to me, I will repost it. Yeah, nah. Yes,
Amazing.
your client might see that video on your page first. But if you see it on my page next, I will close it. Because you are not doing the work. Because you are just yes, there is a phase of copying and pasting, whereby anything you are doing, copy and paste. But there are times that you have to create your own originality. That okay, this is me. This is what I am selling, and this is how I'm selling myself. What do your clients know you for? So it all comes in interwoven, and another thing is the type of person that you are also affects how much sales you are going to make.
Wow, amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Any introvert can sell, any extrovert can sell. There's no one that cannot sell. It's just how bad do you want it? But leveraging on people, yes, leveraging on people. You need people to sell real estate. Your barber can sell for you. Your barber can sell for you. They just need to know you are doing
I
it.
had a mentor whose Baba bought 12 plots, 2 acres of land
Yes.
from him. Baba, 12 plots, 2 acres. So don't look down on
There was
anybody.
a girl that I was even toasting at a particular time. When she bought land, I had to calm down. I mean, I don't have land yet.
That's amazing.
So there are levels to it, to be honest. There are levels to it.
I have somebody's contact I saved on my phone. I'm not going to mention his name, but I added nice guy got me water. I was at a restaurant I was eating, and he noticed that I had a little bit of pepper, and he brought bottled water to me. He's a young guy, he's a student, and me, I thought of him, nice young guy. This is a good person. I mean, I can mentor him. He's a good person. And I was busy mentoring who would be my third biggest buyer.
Imagine.
My third biggest buyer.
You don't know.
You cannot know.
Because it's not in their face. It's not in their face. It's not you. You won't. When I sold my very first, how do I put it? My very first big piece of land, that was about 150 million naira in Ibadan. When the clients came, I thought it was government that was coming. I saw the convoy was coming. I was like, who's this person? Maybe they're just passing by. Only for the convoy to stop in my front. I said, it's me they came to meet. Wow. But one thing that I did here, I was punctual. So we are doing okay, because let me give another this thing. I'm into service apartments, I'm into rentals, I'm into property management, and I'm into sales. And I'm also into interior design. When you are dealing with a sales client, you have to be punctual because you want their money. They don't need you. They will better learn from another person that is punctual. So punctuality is very, very key. If you come late, now that particular client, imagine I was now strolling down and I found out there's one big man out there waiting for me. Will he buy? No, nah.
Of course not.
So there are ways you have to be punctual, especially when you know that you don't have some particular resources. You have to be very punctual. If not, you're just wasting your time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aruna, on that answer. So this is the last and final answer question. And please,
Question.
after
Okay.
we're going to have to reduce our Q&A session to 10 minutes because so I've noticed some people have their hands up. I believe you want to ask questions. I'm going to ask our last question now. And in 10 minutes time, guys, please ask your question. Make it as straightforward as possible so that Mr. Haruna can answer the question. We started this session by 8:15 and we're supposed to have ended by 8:15. So let's just quickly have this last question and you guys can enter the Q&A session. Now, finally, Mr. Haruna, if you were starting again from beginning now, right, at let's say 20 years old.
Your network has gone. Hello, can you hear me?
Value of what you are doing. How would you increase the speed? You know, it took you some time to learn. You said you made some mistakes.
Can you come again?
How would
you went over some points.
improve
Can you
on
come
that
again?
and make yourself into who you are or even better
Can you
as
hear
soon
me?
as possible?
Can you come again? You went over some points. Mr. Dayo, can you hear me? Hello?
Okay, I think he
Hello,
left
can you hear
the
me?
call. I would reach out to him to join again. Sorry about that. Okay, I think he's back. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry about that, guys. A call came in and basically disturbed my network. So I was asking
Sorry.
you the last question. I was saying that
Yes.
you are to start again today. Let's say you're age 20, no connections, no money, none of all you have accomplished today. How do you, as quickly as possible, get to where you have gotten to today or even surpass it? Let's say in less than a year or a year, 6 months. What are
So
the things
if
you
I'm start fresh with zero experience and all of that, I
but
will
you
look
have this
for a
knowledge
very
you have?
yes. I will look for a very big company that I'm going to work with. I don't mind being their slave. I would rather have a share of a big pie than have a full share of a very small donut. So I will look for a very big company that is well known, structured, not known for any form of, illegal stuff, and they are doing their due diligence. I will look for one and work with them for about a year, get the experience, get the exposure, get the knowledge about the business, how to sell, and most importantly, get access to those certain clients, those certain number of clients. That would be my first. That would be the first thing first. So I'm start fresh again.
So
Because I've done
basically,
that
you are
and it
saying
has
that
helped
you
me.
work with a company and work with direction in that company to begin with.
Yes, because they already have structure. I don't have structure. I'm not organized.
Right.
I don't know direction. Yeah. So I will work with them, get my foot on the ground, get some knowledge before starting my own.
Awesome. All right.
Then
All right.
the
All
personal
right. So guys,
development is very, very key in this business.
Mr. Haruna, please don't be annoyed. I
Yes.
think we'd have to take your questions and probably mail them to you, and you'll give a response because our other speaker is also she had the site inspection today, and she just got back and she's trying to get on the call as soon as possible so that she can also finish her own part of the
Well, that's
session.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Apologies to everyone who wanted to. Please, if you have questions, just type them out. Your questions will be sent to Mr. Haruna so that we can actually start her part of the session as soon as possible. Apologies to everyone who's been waiting to ask questions. Apologies, Mr. Haruna, for having to cut it short.
Right.
But I believe we'll proceed to having our next speaker on the call. It's been an amazing 1 hour and 20 minutes of knowledge back to back. I hope you guys have written and I hope you guys have jotted and kept all of this knowledge that Mr. Haruna has passed. Everybody, please write a message appreciating Mr. Haruna. Join your hands together. Let us celebrate this epitome of knowledge that has been deposited into RICs today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. It's a pleasure being here.
Ladies and gentlemen, first off, I'd like to apologize for our second speaker. It seems like she's a little bit overwhelmed. I'm not certain if she'll be able to join. I mean, she just came back from Ogun State today from an inspection and everything. So trust me, our job is not an easy one. Sometimes you have to be in two different states in one day. Sometimes you have to you move around a lot. So it's very, very understandable. But guys, I want to ask you a question. If you've been on this call, did you get value today? You can unmute your mic and speak.
I got value, sir.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Who else is here, guys? If you're on the call, please unmute your mic and just speak.
Uh,
Did you get value
hello,
today?
hello. Good evening, everyone. I got
Hello,
nice
good evening,
vibes.
love.
Okay,
Awesome,
I did
awesome,
learn
nice.
a lot. I did learn a lot.
Awesome, awesome. I hope we're going to be putting it into practice. Miss Agnes Udoka, it seems you want to speak.
Good evening. So I I came in a little bit late, but for the time I was in, I was able to uh, get a lot of things, even as small as it might be. I was able to understand a lot of things like positioning yourself as a leader and consistently showing up. Your mindset is your first tool, and a lot of things that I've jotted down, which are of great value. I appreciate the speaker and the moderator of this platform. Thank you.
Th- Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate your attendance also. And like we said, the core of learning is to actually use what you've learned, right, guys? So don't just learn, put it into practice. That is what matters the most. Oh, well, I believe our second speaker might still be able to join today, our second panelist. I believe she's still able to join. And even if we cannot do as much today, I mean, like we said, it's an ongoing session. Every week or 2 weeks, we are going to be having classes like this where people of the caliber of Mr. Haruna, Mrs. Elizabeth, they are all going to be coming down to our sessions. They're going to be sharing so much, right? They're going to be sharing so much knowledge. And trust me, if you put these things you are being taught into practice, right? I don't swear, but this is the one time I can swear it will yield, guys. So let us just continue to, you know, let us just continue to put them into practice. So maybe next week, guys, we'll be having Miss Elizabeth and one more of our speakers come in, and she's going to be, talking a little bit more on other topics around real estate. She's a woman of power in the industry. I really wanted her to come and give the women a lot of ginger. If you know what she's done, you'll be impressed. So, guys, I believe this is going to be the end for today. We are going to have our next session, and it's going to be communicated on the group and on our various social media platforms. Follow us. We are ROI Safe. Our website is www.roi-safe.com. Please make sure you follow Mr. Haruna too. He's awesome. Haron Holmes. He's done so much. You can get inspired by what they have done. All right. So, guys, thank you very, very much for your attendance. Um, you can drop your questions. We'll forward it to Mr. Haruna, and he will send you the responses to. Okay. What is that one thing you can do now? All right. So, look, guys, the real estate industry, you can, like we said earlier, you can spray and you can snipe. And when you are starting, it is better off you spray. Give me a second. Let me give you a proper answer to that question. All right. So to begin with, right, as of today, one thing you can do today to start making sales. Let's say you want to start seeing progress from next week, right? Is that if you have a sales funnel, let's say you have a couple of people you've been speaking with, you've been calling. I believe there's no entirely new realtor here. I believe you must have been in real estate industry for a short period of time. If you've been in the industry, you have people you've spoken with before. How about follow up? How about you follow up on some of those people you have been speaking with for the last 3 months, 6 months, 1 year? People who showed some level of interest, mild or serious. How about following up on them, telling them, hello, sir, we have a new property. It's located in Monia. Monia is saying road. It's just 20 minutes from the train station. It's very affordable. We're selling them in acres, and just reintroduce new products to them. Sometimes you don't know if the reason why a client didn't buy from you is because you were pitching the wrong product. You don't know if it was the wrong timing, right? And like Mr. Haruna said, you have to consistently stay in their face. Some clients are impulsive. Some clients you have to keep staying in their face. So you can try to follow up. Another thing I think you can do is you can choose to collaborate, right? And these are things I want us to all start today, right? These are the actionable plans today, tomorrow. Collaborate with people around you, your friends, your neighbors. Mr. Haruna said one of his first transactions was from a close friend who has watched him consistently, deliver, right? Consistently post, right? So the first thing you should try and do is collaborate with some people. Talk to your church members, talk to your family, talk to your where you work. You work in a grocery store, a supermarket, an accounting firm, a law firm. Tap into those communities, collaborate with people. Don't be scared to share commission. Guys, half a cake is better than none. A lot of people share commission, right? My commission is 10%, my commission is 12%. Close the transaction, credit the person. That way you've made a sale and you still make your commission, right? It's better than nothing, right? And also, one thing I think would be the most significant way to get new sales is to start messaging people within your network. There's something we call reinventing. Let's say you've not been in the real estate industry before. Let's say you have a new product. Message a couple of new people. Reintroduce yourself. Say, I am Olaniyan Oladayo. I now currently work with so firm, and I would like for you to take a look at some of our products. Look at 5, 10 people on your contact list. I believe everybody should have, if you don't have 20 to 30 people on your contact list that maybe they are not willing, but that they have the capacity to buy. If you don't have about, say, 10 to 20 people on your contact list, then there's something fundamentally wrong, because you cannot keep having people that cannot afford 2 million naira property, 3 million naira property, right? Those amounts are very, very small. So it's very important, right, that you reach out to people. So number one is follow up on people who you've already been speaking to, right? Number two, choose to collaborate. Tap into all your communities. Tap into communities of interest that are not even your communities, right? And three is to connect with people directly. The first couple of people that will buy real estate from you are people who know you. The first couple of people who will buy real estate from people. So go through your contact lists today, right? By tomorrow, start to give us results. Go through your contact list, check if there are about 20, 30 people who can buy real estate from you. Send them a message. Tell them what you're about. Ask to see if you can get on a call with them, right? It's called a meeting. Say, sir, can I set up a meeting with you? If you remember one of the things Mr. Haruna said, he said he does not downplay himself. He does not call himself an agent. He calls himself a consultant. I'm a real estate consultant, right? And this is why you don't say, sir, can we talk by so time? You say, can we set up an online meeting for 2 p.m. today? Or, sir, what is your earliest convenience for us to set an online meeting? So sales is in phases. In sales, like he said, you don't just go directly and tell them, oh, I just want to sell to you. Normally, when you first reach out to someone, you're just reaching out to let them know what you do, right? If they pick interest, fine. If they don't pick interest, you can tell them that, hello, sir, once again, I would just like to be on a meeting with you to see if this is something you might be interested in. I believe there are aspects of this property that might be good to be added to your portfolio. It says, oh, the property is in Ibadan. I've been to Ibadan a couple of times. I like the place. The city is growing. Wonderful things. Okay, tell me more about the property. This is where your product knowledge now comes in, right? And this is one of the reasons why you want to consistently come to these trainings, because you want to learn how to consistently, give tell your clients what matters so that your clients can buy from you. So the first thing is to reach out to your clients, to set up a meeting with your clients. That's the next thing, have the product knowledge in your head so that when you actually do the meeting with the client, you can wow the client's mind, right? And for those of you who might want to come and do site inspection, you want to come and see the property, we do site inspections every Thursday and every Saturday of the week. So if you have a client who wants to come down, or if you yourself want to tag along, you want to come and know where Crest Shield is, our latest property in Monia, Ibadan. Just send us a call, fill the registration link, and you join us for a site inspection. Have I answered the question?